You're tuned in to Above All Our Show, giving the scoop and the latest on how the story goes. Broadcasting from Vegas in case you didn't know. Worldwide Great Commission, that's the gospel. Discussing topics the standard is righteous living. Bumping them bangers and interviewing different Christians. Who's hot, who's not, does it really matter? It's his hop, non-stop, focus on the ladder. Stay tuned to the dial and turn that volume up. This Faith Radio, Jesus is who we lifting up. So in your ears, we gon' be here for a minute. It's my bro D-Road, he bout to go with it.
Hey, what's up, what's going on, y'all? This is your boy Damascus coming at you once again from the headquarters, His Hot Radio Las Vegas, y'all. And we are the light that shines brighter than any light on the strip. And I mean that literally, because the strip is closed. You know what I'm saying? But we shine the brightest, y'all. We shine the light of Christ in our city, in our nation. That's why they call us the light of Las Vegas. I just want to say thank you, everyone for joining us, everyone who's watching us on the live feed, all of our supporters, all of our team members, man. We send nothing but love, y'all. Hey, man, just stay connected to the ministry. We do have an app, His Hot Radio app, in your app store. Check out His Hot Radio. We're available for the iPhone, the Android, any Windows device. And also, go to our website, hishotnation.com. We're building a radio station network. We're building a lot of things, man. We got some great things in store for you for 2020, y'all. 2020 is going to be a great year. I don't care what's happening right now. You know what I mean? I don't care about no coronavirus. I don't care about all the stuff we're doing. You know, we're going to walk in faith and we're going to proclaim 2020 to be a great year. And so tonight, I got my brother on deck, man. My boy Son, he is going to be with us. We're going to kick it, check out what he's been doing lately. And also, I promised you guys we were going to talk about this 5G topic. So we're going to chop it up talking about the 5G. And then I'm going to see if my crew shows up tonight. My boy Anthony, my girl Friday, and Althea. We'll see if they can make it tonight and join the conversation. But first, I'm going to give a warm His Hot welcome to my boy Son in the house. Son, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, man, hold on a second, bro. I can't hear you. What happened to your audio? You there? Son, talk to me. I can't hear you. That's crazy, man. We just sound checked all of this stuff, bro, and everything was sounding good. But now, for some reason, mic check 1 2. Say something again. Mic check 1 2. Microphone checker. Let me try this. Say something now. All right, all right. Looks like we are experiencing, of course, some technical difficulties. But that's not gonna stop this flow. I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what we gonna do right quick, y'all. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna play a music video real quick. All right, y'all. We'll be right back.
On this lonely road where the pain is dark, and the sin so cold. No one to hold me, to hug me, or even love me. Hearing voices in the wind, looking for the Lord above me. Stressing, struggling, consistently keep fumbling. Can't seem to numb these thoughts. I've been juggling. I feel confined. I know I'm going out my mind. Stuck in wonderland, slowly racing against time. I'm falling to my knees, asking you to help me, please. Keep me level-headed and my mind at ease. You are the way, the truth, and the life. You bring your spoken word to get me through this messy fight. Father, I thank you for hearing me out. You're the one that made me whole. Don't need the layout. I know I want you, know I need you. Okay. I only live to please you. Right. Can't do this on my own, so you gotta keep me strong. That's right.
You in my life. I know I need you to make it right. I know I can't do it on my own. I know I need you to keep me strong. I know I want you in my life. I know I need you to make it right. I know I can't do it on my own. I know I need you to keep me strong.
Know so many times in my life I've fallen over the speed bumps. I need to clean up. See Jesus, I need you. I need some freedom, 'cause I'm feeling beat up. Without the fire from the Messiah, I freeze up. This life I'm walking is probably really hard to stand, but I keep my head up, 'cause I head up like the promised land. But I live by faith in my future is in my Father's hands. Never let go of me, more than me, I'm in the Potter's hands. I really wanna be with you now. I really wanna sit with you now. I really wanna eat with you now. Sick and tired of being beat down. Don't wanna be facing no facelift. Don't wanna be facing no hatred. Don't wanna be stuck in the smoke, choking up with no ventilation. Wanna be breathing so clear. Wanna be living no fear. Jehovah Jireh, my provider, right beside me so near. See, without you I'm not I'm reaching out to you, Father. You heard me, you told me no worries. I
I
come to
know
my
I want you in my life. I know I need you to make it right. I know I can't do it on my own. I know I need you to keep me strong. I know I want you in my life. I know I need you to make it right. I know I can't do it on my own. I know I need you to keep me strong. Hey, 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 hey,
All right, all right. That's what I'm talking about, man. We need you to make it right. Shout out to Team BSR out there kicking it in Wichita, Kansas. That is our Club His Hop location, Wichita. What's up, y'all? So, hey, we're going to get on here, man. We're going to have a good time. Just like my boy, Son is going to be back as soon as we take care of a couple of issues with our sound. So I want you guys just to hang out anyway. Well, tonight that's all we're doing. We're just hanging out tonight. We're gonna talk about a good topic, and we're gonna chill. We're gonna get into some of his music, and we're gonna talk to the crew if they're able to show up tonight. So tonight, what I wanted to do, I wanted to talk about this whole 5G situation. How many of you have heard of these 5G towers that they're building? Let me see, I got the music a little loud in my ear over here. These 5G towers that they're building. I just want to know, what do you know about it? What have you heard about it? And then we'll just go from there. I know that these towers give off a lot of radiation, is what I've heard. And so we know radiation is not good. Radiation poison in the system is not good. So I started this topic a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna read some of the comments here in a second. But Zone, I see you there, brother. But we're gonna check out some of these videos here. Here's a video that I found online. Let me turn the music down real quick. Check this out, y'all. They said that these are 5G towers that have been installed. I mean, excuse me, not towers, but satellites. 5G satellites. Look at that. Why in the world do they need so many? You know what I'm saying? These things are just lining up one after another, back to back. I mean, I couldn't begin to explain what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that is crazy. Now, I will say this. You know, I got this video off of YouTube. So I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say how credible that really is. You know, that could have been, you know, anything going through the air. You know what I'm saying? So I need some feedback from y'all. Alright, let me go to my comments, y'all. Alright. I'm telling you, man, this is like a hot topic, so it's gonna take me a second to get to all these. Soon. I know you're there in the background. I know you're working, brother. I can't hear you though. Alright. Get to my comments here. So how's everybody doing anyway, man, concerning this quarantine in place? I know you're not losing your minds out there, are you? All right, y'all. I'm getting to my comments. They're kind of buried here. There were so many comments on this topic. Let's see, y'all. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, speaking of that, what do you guys think about our mayor, Mrs. Goodman? Hit me up in the comments. What do you think about? Now, I'm gonna say this, man. I got mad respect for our mayor. I know that she has a tough job, y'all. I know that it can't be easy being the mayor of the city, and we're on lockdown like this. But they straight put her on blast, man, on CNN. Man. But then again, some of the stuff that she said was didn't really make sense either. We want to use Las Vegas as a test to test out if people get sick. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that was the right choice of words there to use. So what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all, man? We're just kicking it right here on the network. Nothing too serious, y'all. Nothing too serious, man. We are going to here we go. We're just gonna talk about a few topics. My boy Sohn is in the house. We're trying to get his audio connected. All right. Okay, so here we go. Some of the topics, man. We're talking about the 5G situation. I don't know how much you might know. Go ahead, hit me up in the comments. Hey, what's going on? My man speaking in Spanish. What's up, Roberto? Hey, we're talking about this 5G, man. Shout out to Joe. He hit me up with a couple of cool videos. His comment is the 5G stir. The big stir about 5G is the source code, the backdoors, the spy, the NSA, the CIA, and the other alphabet groups are not happy. They can't have total control to spy on everyone. Really? They cannot have total control to spy on everyone. So it kind of sounds like this 5G is a good thing. I mean, do y'all want Big Brother spying on y'all? I don't want Big Brother spying on me. You know what I'm saying? All right, so he hit us up with this video. So we're about to check this video out, see what my brother is saying. And we're going to see if my brother Sohn can join us as soon as we work out a few issues with his mic. What's up, y'all? His Hot Radio. We can't. Oh, is that right? You can't wait to Vegas. You can't wait to visit Vegas. That's Terrell. All right, bro. Come on out, man. Hey, when you come to Vegas, come look me up, brother. We can chop it up. All right, so let's get to this video. Our brother Joe shared it. Let's see what he's talking about.
Does a country go to war with a private company?
We have met the enemy, and it is Huawei.
But America has done just that.
We're not going to do business with Huawei.
Huawei represents a national security risk.
But is this really about Huawei, or is it something bigger than that?
It's not can you trust Huawei, it's can you trust the Chinese government.
And what is the threat?
This is exactly what China wants. They want to divide Western alliances through bits and bytes, not bullets and bombs.
美国基于什么政治目的我不理解。
So what is this war really about, and why is Huawei in the middle of it? Founded in China in 1987, Huawei is now the world's largest maker of telecoms equipment, with revenues exceeding $103 billion. When you think about Huawei, you might think about the handset. That makes sense, since it sold 200 million of them in 2018 alone. But close to half of its revenue comes from selling network equipment.
And it's this infrastructure side of the company that worries governments much more than the sort of consumer handset side. With Ericsson and Nokia, it's one of the 3 biggest manufacturers of this equipment.
In fact, since 2014, it's outgrown all its competitors, reaching over 3 billion people. This is how networks function. Your phone sends a signal to a nearby tower using radio waves. Voice and data are passed over an internal network run by your phone company, which connects your handset to other phone users and the wider internet. In other words, these are...
All right. I'm going to jump in here. We're back. Okay, so that's interesting that this company here, Huawei, to be honest with you, I never heard. So, you there?
Yeah. I'm back.
Hey, we got some audio. Come on, man. That deserves a hand clap.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what happened. My mixer shut off by itself.
Look at that. The enemy trying to work. But he got defeated, man.
Trying.
He got defeated.
Trying. He can't.
Hey, I want to say what's up to everybody watching live. I see my boy Zone 3. I see Miss Goldie out there. Terrell. And was it Ronix Clark? What's up? All right, brother. Well, we were talking a little bit about this 5G, man, situation. What do you know about 5G, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You know, like, I looked into it a lot. I did a lot of research, and because I'm one that does that. But everything I find on 5G is just like, it's been out there for a minute, you know? I always send this stuff to my brother because he's the type of person that will debunk anything, you know what I'm saying? So when he reads it and he goes back to me and he's like, man, this stuff has been there for years. 5G's been developed for years and it's just a scare tactic right now with everything going on. They try to blame 5G on Corona. So like in my eyes, I felt like anything for publicity right now, people are going to do it. And I honestly don't believe the hype on 5G, but I do believe that it is bad, but I don't believe they will use it as a weapon. I don't know. But look at Corona, right? They created that, so.
Yeah, I think that's creative. Hey, what's up? We see Anthony Friday. Can y'all hear me? M Dog.
What's going on?
Hey! What's up, y'all?
What's going on, man?
Hey, thank you for taking some time jumping in here, y'all. Can you see us?
We can see.
All right, man. Yeah, we got my boy Sone. What's up, Sone?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, so hi to M Dog and Friday. We we live that quarantine life, man. So I wanted to try to get the crew on here with the video chat. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, man.
We quarantine.
Look like y'all cooking.
Yeah. Just about to make a little seafood boil.
Oh, come on, man. We can smell it.
Yeah, I'm about to come over. I'm about to take a plane out there.
Hold on.
You know, just about to make a little seafood boil. That's all.
Oh, come on! What is that? What kind of fish is that?
Oh, that's just some salmon with some garlic butter on there. That kind of pre-made already in the store, so I'm not gonna act like I did that. I'm just gonna put it in the oven.
Oh,
we
that's
got
all good.
The crab is about to go in there.
Okay, it's seafood night tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, well
it looks good. It looks real good, man.
Oh man, it's for the go down in the town, man.
Oh, hey, man.
I gotta get this.
And this other young man, Sam, he's one of these. He's another artist.
Yeah. So he's out in Florida. Yeah, he's sick with it, bro.
Hey, yeah, I'm an artist too. Yeah, I'm a hip hop artist.
Okay, God bless you, man. God bless you, man. I only got 2 bars, man. I'm gonna let you know that now. I only got 2 bars, man. That's God is good.
Hey, that's all you
I like
need.
that. I thought you was talking about bars on your cell phone, but those are some heavy bars right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sam, I think he dissing me, man. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's all love, brother. It's all love. It is all love. Hey, bro, real quick, Anthony, our topic tonight, we're talking about the 5G towers and the controversy behind them and stuff, man. What do you know about the 5G?
Me being a technology guy, I've heard about it probably a couple years ago. I heard about it, but as far as I know, I don't know anything about it. But I have spoken to a friend of mine that spoke to one of their friends, and they were talking about in California, people was really feeling these effects of these 5G towers that's coming up. They're coming and making their body feel different, and these sort of things.
Oh, wow. So would that be because of radiation? Is there a lot of radiation coming off these towers?
Yeah, that's what I would assume. I would assume that there's a lot of radiation coming off these towers. I'm nervous. I'm quite nervous about anything in our area. I noticed, Sam. I get into these streets during the day, and I travel, and I'm very observant. One thing I noticed, the city is shut down, but we still have construction open. Yeah. And I'm seeing a lot of these like data boxes being opened and worked on. So I have been seeing something and suspecting of the 5G towers. I'm not sure. I don't know what Nevada's doing, but I've been seeing a lot of call boxes, them little phone boxes. I'm seeing those things being open. I'm seeing people on the street poles. So, okay, I know my God is mighty. So,
Amen to that, brother. I know that's right.
Yeah.
From what I've heard now, I'll be honest with you, I didn't do any extensive study on this topic, man. I kind of wanted tonight to be like a free-flowing type of a night. But from what I have come across, I've noticed that some people are saying that the controversy behind the 5G is the fact that there's no back door. Like, they can't spy on us. This company out in China, because they make all our technology. You know what I'm saying? And they put like spyware in that so they can get our data. And so the 5G doesn't allow for that. And then also, if you want to go biblically to the spiritual side, they're going to use these 5G towers this is what these towers is what's going to empower the mark of the beast, because they're going to put a chip in people's hands, put a chip in their forehead, and they need that power from the 5G in order to push that. Because then, you put a chip in somebody's hand, you got to be able to follow them everywhere they go. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's kind of what I've heard.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, they ain't putting nothing in me.
I know.
I also heard the 5G towers. If you, like you said, different effects to people's bodies and stuff like that. If you really want to get deep into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard it burns your skin. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, yeah. There's pictures online of burnt skin from the towers.
So how close
I'm pulling it up right now.
Tower? How close do you have to get to the tower for it to burn you?
Well, I don't know, but I know that this is one of them right here. I'm about to share my screen with you so you can see it.
All right, let me get a close up on you. Wow, look at that. Woo! And that's from the 5G.
Yeah. So they're talking about it. You probably can't hear the audio on it if I didn't turn it on. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can see it.
That's some guy that he's real close to it too that was getting burnt by the 5G tower.
Okay, in the caption here it says Sprint admits cell tower causes cancer cluster at
and it burns your skin.
School. Wow.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it right there.
They're testing the radiation.
Yep, and it's. Yep. Wow. So that's. It's close. You know, it's close to home. It's close to home. So I mean, I'll look up some more stuff while I'm here on this subject. I'll look up some more videos and stuff. They ain't gonna have a lot of audio on them because my audio thing went down. You can hear me talk, but my computer don't have audio. But I'll look up some stuff. I'll share my screen with you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so the question is, what are we supposed to do as consumers? You know, I'll admit, man, I just got a new phone, and I had no idea, man. As soon as the phone came through the mail, right there when I started up, it says 5G right on it. So, am I putting myself at risk? Like, what am I doing here? I'm going to be dead.
They said the experts. Well, the experts say to reverse your technology. Don't have, like, all right. So, for instance, your microwave is higher than a 5G voltage. So if you have a microwave in your home, you're at risk anyway. So what I'm saying. So like a 5G phone is like equivalent to having like a microwave in your house. You see what I'm saying? So like every time you put your microwave on, it's gonna be the same power as your 5G cell phone. But when you're next to the tower itself and it's pushing out that radiation, you get what I'm saying? That's when you have an issue.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, when you're next to those towers, that's when you're gonna have the issue. That's when you are gonna feel that radiation blast. Because you see that news article that I shared with you, that's basically them saying, you know, hey, you know, they're burning people with this. You know what I'm saying? They're showing you the meter, they're showing you everything, how powerful it is when you're next to a tower. And if you notice, the towers are always next to like a plaza for grocery stores or malls or fast food restaurants, because they want these places to have the highest, you know, Wi-Fi connections so they don't have lagging and stuff like that. So they're trying to do good, but they're trying to hide up the bad. But we're known for that. In America, we're known for trying to do good, but there's always some type of bad there that we want to cover up.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Friday, why don't you chime in here? What do you think about the 5G technology?
I think I really don't feel we need it. Honestly, like it's crazy. Like how much faster do we need things to go? You know, like
I know
it's making people impatient. It's like really making people impatient for one. You know what I mean? Like if the computer doesn't move fast enough or your phone don't move fast enough, like people really get like they wild out, like they want to throw their phone, or you know what I mean? Like they want to just like punch a hole in their computer or something. But I mean, like I don't know. I mean, it's really not necessary. 4G is cool with me. I mean, as long as I I don't know. As long as I need to do what I need to do, with it, and then in the cases that the gentleman is talking about, like people being burned from it, their skin and the phones are blowing up on them. You know what I mean? Like, how serious do we really need that on our body? And it's so funny because I'll say I think 2015 when I had surgery. I had hernia surgery. Sorry, I'm trying to see if you can see me. I had hernia surgery, and the interesting thing about it was my godmom. She was the first lady at the church I was going to in San Fernando Valley, and she's like a health and wellness like fanatic. Like she's a health nut, and so she knows about like just natural healing, right? And she told me not to fall asleep or not to have the phone close on my body when I was going through the healing process, because it was like some stuff in the phone that could mess up your, like the radiation, I guess, like it can mess up your body. So I remember her telling me that in 2015, and I think my phone then was like the Samsung. Oh, it's the stuff burning on the bottom. There was a Samsung then. So, I mean, if that was 2015 and it was doing that, imagine what the 5G is going to do to you.
Wow.
So,
wow. Yeah, I've heard that before. I heard you're not supposed to hold the phone close to your body. You're not, sometimes when I'm laying down, I put the phone on my chest and stuff, and I heard you ain't supposed to do that, and you're not supposed to have it when you're pumping gas in your car and all that. Man, I guess we really need to consider this convenience on all this technology we got. I mean, you're right. Like, how fast do we really need it to go? You know what I mean? We don't need it to blow up in our hands.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you
that's
want fast
crazy.
internet, or do you not want a hand?
Come on, man. Let's go. All right, let's get to some comments here online. My boy Zone 3, he said, well, even our phones now, I hear, are not very good for us as far as radiation, whatever. I mean, what more with the power increase of 5G? So Zone, actually, that's what she was just talking about. So, man, I guess it makes you rethink some of this stuff, man.
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna go back to the phone at the house. You know what I'm saying?
So you better have your landline.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to the landlines, man.
Have your landline. You can't go wrong with that.
What's up, Zone?
I just wanted to pull this up for you. So they have like a radiation scale on CDC, and I like to go to CDC for a lot of things because they provide good information sometimes. So if you look at this scale here, so you can just read the hazard of. It's right here on CDC, everything, and even if you put in 5G. And you go put 5G radiation scale, it'll show you the amount of radiation that's in 5G.
Wow.
So it's right there in front of us. So all you gotta do is do your research. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go online, CDC's already showing you the hazard.
So they're not trying to hide it from us at all.
Nah, I mean, basically they didn't try to hide. They didn't hide Corona from us either. It was right in front of our eyes. So if you go on CDC website, you can look it up that they didn't hide the coronavirus from us. You know what I'm saying? So it was right in front of our eyes the whole time. They told us that it was coming. 2 years ago, they were warning us. So.
Real talk right there. Real talk.
Yep.
And that's what they do. So we're 2 years away from seeing a lot of deaths from 5G towers, if you want to look at it that way. Because people like us, the rare breed that God calls out for us to scream about things like this, those are the things that God wants us to talk about, but the world don't want to hear it right now. But when they hear it from someone else, then they're gonna be like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Like when the government is like, hey man, so
yeah,
that's real talk. You know what I mean? Like when the government opens their mouth about it, that's when everybody starts pooping themselves a little bit.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. Everybody they conditioned us. You know what I mean? Like they have us. We get a smartphone. They have us anticipating the next smartphone. You know what I mean? Before this phone is even old, the new model is out. We get a computer or laptop. We want the next laptop, the better, the faster, the bigger. And so they kind of conditioned us to do this. You know what I mean? We always want bigger, faster, better. You know what I'm saying?
Which is awesome. Which I agree with. Like there's other ways around it. Like, I don't know, we're doing this podcast now on, my internet service is like, it's not that fast, and my brother's streaming and he's doing so much on his internet right now. My internet service is not that fast. So, you know what I mean? We're doing it right now. We're doing everything we need to do. I remember when I was a kid, I had a phone. It was a block. It was like this big, and I would hold it. It would be like, I couldn't even, it wouldn't even reach my face. But anyways, it was a box. That was like the first phone I remember, and it was like a big block. It was heavy too, like a brick. So we had that, and that was our communication. And I first started rapping. You know what I mean? When I first started rapping, I sold CDs out the trunk of my car because we didn't have internet. We didn't have nothing. So you've seen gradually, like, internet destroy stuff over and over again. And I tell people all the time, like, but it also made things better too. So for like an artist like me, for real, like if I could be real with you, I'm old school, and I really love giving you a CD in your hand and saying, hey, here's a CD, enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So it's more or less like, and also now, it's so easy to, network. But like, it's to each his own, honestly. But I'll show you this too. I'm gonna show you this. Now, look at this. This is another radiation guideline on CDC. So if you go here and you go to just CDC and you look up like radiation syndromes, it'll tell you on CDC like what to look out for, all that stuff, everything, the dosage, like all this stuff right here. So I want to show you, I'm going to highlight one thing. So right here it says greater than 0.7. So that's 70 rods. I highlighted it. It says 70 rods. I sent this to a buddy of mine. 5G is equivalent to 24 to 90 gigahertz, so which is like 80 rods. So right here, the radiation dose must be larger than 70 rods for you to get like headaches and stuff like that. We're at 90.
Wow. Wow, I had no
So
clue.
it's all in front of us. I mean, yeah, you just do the research, and it's all there. You gotta do your research.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Sister Friday, I think your camera froze on us over there, but we can hear you.
I know. That's what I wanted to. I wasn't quite sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear me. How do I get my camera back though? I don't know what happened.
I'm not sure. You might want to.
I don't know.
I know we're talking about this technology, right? I'm gonna tell you to go try to find some stronger Wi-Fi, but I don't know, man. We might want to stay away from that Wi-Fi for a little bit.
I mean, we're good if we're indoors. I mean, I feel like the fear is what's gonna get us in trouble, and that's what always is getting us in trouble is the fear, right?
Yeah.
We allow fear to control us. God already told us that this world is going to end and man will destroy it. So, like at the end of the day, there are things that God does for us, and internet, I believe, is one of the things that God did for us. Because now let's take this into consideration. If we didn't have internet during this pandemic, how heartbreaking would that be for all of us?
Yeah, we wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that. we wouldn't be able to connect at all with our family, our loved ones. Like, my daughter had a birthday party and she cried because nobody can come. But when I put everybody on live, she was happy again. And that made my heart warm because I want to see my daughter happy. You know what I'm saying? So internet does great things, but it's the fear that gets us in trouble when we start fearing things. And I learned that I'm not going to fear anything anymore because God already told me where I'm going and God already told me how it ends. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this 5G, whatever it is, I'm not going to let it control me, and I'm not going to let it get to me. Let somebody come up to me and say, hey, I need a chip in your hand. I'm like, hey, you need to get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to allow people to give me the mark of the beast.
That's what
I made a whole song about that mark of the beast. I'm not going to allow you to try to make me pay with my flesh. It's not happening.
Nah, it ain't worth it. Man, speaking
You
of
feel
that,
me?
bro, let's go ahead and get into some of your music. Let's take a music break. Then we'll come back with some comments. Man, we got a lot of people out there watching us live. Much love to y'all out there, all the support. So, Stone, man, you got this project called Illuminate. Man, this thing is sick. I want to thank you personally, man, for allowing us to exclusively play it on the His Hop radio network, His Hop radio station, bro. So, talk to us about this project and then set us up for this this video we're gonna play here as well.
Yeah, so alright, so I got a video that it's not even released yet, and I still gotta add lyrics to it. It's supposed to be like a lyric slash video. I have a video for every one of my songs on my album this year. I did all the production myself. I'm sorry you can't see me, I turned my camera off again. I did all the production myself on this album, and I did all the video production myself. So I did like a dope scene in my garage. I just made it like a video scene, but the album Illuminate to me means a lot. If you listen to it from beginning to end, I talk about a lot of the stuff in the industry that I see is shady. I'm just being real transparent on this album. Like, I'm a Christian that raps, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not shy, and I'm not gonna hold back and talk about what I feel is wrong. Like, there are indie artists out there that don't get no publicity, don't get no push, because there's people out there that don't want to push them. They see their potential, they see, and I'm one of them. They see what they're worth, and really they just push them to the ground instead of lifting them up. And it's been a vicious cycle for me, you know, throughout my whole career. I've been signed when I was like 16 years old, and that didn't work out, and then now I'm an indie artist again, you know, and now I just embrace that. I embrace being an indie artist and loving what I do and putting music out there, and if you hear it and you love it, then I'm happy for you. But if you hear it, if you don't, and whatever, it's whatever, you just missed out, you know what I'm saying, at that point. And it sounds like I'm bitter, but it's not bitter. It's more like I'm not going to waste my money. Like, I'm not going to spend money on projects that I can do myself. I'm not going to spend money on a video, a $5,000 video, when I can do it myself. Basically is what I'm saying. So Open Doors is a very powerful song. It's me saying that I don't need your open doors, because God already opened the door for me, and I'm going through His door. I'm not going through your door. So that's what this song is about. It's called Open Doors, and the whole album is very controversial. I talk about a lot of stuff, and there's a song on there that says Get Ready. I'm about to be dropping a video for that in about a month, and that song right there is very controversial, and I will be wearing a mask throughout the whole video. But that's who I am as a person. I don't hold back, and God says to speak up, so I do. So without further ado, I'm about to drop this video on you.
I don't need yours. I'ma make my own, and I'ma run through. You can keep those. I don't need yours.
spent most of my life, so you know that I'm patient. If I see an opportunity, doesn't mean I'ma take it. I make sure to inspect it, just in case they're two-facing. I'm open to new things, that's a liberal statement. And I ain't talking politics, and ain't no shots to be taken, unless it means that I'm banking. No NBA, that's a residual statement. I'm MBAing, and I ain't talking about rappers when I say I'm blue-facing. This goes for anybody that thinks that I'm faking. I never been about the clout, just don't miss out on my payment. Taking food out my kid's mouth is when I stop the playing. There's a Goliath for every David, never stop praying. They're wishing on my downfall, well they better keep waiting. Playing devil's advocate with their halo gleaming, when it should be flaming. Now that's a biblical statement. They're hiding behind Christ when they're really just hating.
You can keep those, I don't need yours. I'ma make my own, and I'ma run through. You can keep those, I don't need yours. I'ma make my own, and I'ma run through.
Graffiti skies when I write, I'ma light up the night. When it rains, I'ma stay, I ain't saying goodbye. I don't do this for the likes, I don't care about the numbers. I'm just glad to be alive, I've been working all summer. That's a lot of long nights, I don't care about the come up. I'm just trying to stay consistent without risking my mission. Obligated to my family, understand it's a vision. 2020's my year and you don't wanna miss it. Mixing lightning with the fire with a beautiful sight. Like you're watching from a sauna, how you're sweating my style. I ain't paying for plays, if you like it then well. I ain't begging for sales, I know God'll prevail. Put my trust in the Lord, I know that man is gon' fail. Gotta sharpen my sword, the enemy's on my tail. I don't believe in your luck, it ain't paying my bills. Hard work says more and I'm not for sale.
You can keep those, I don't need yours. I'ma make my own, and I'ma run through. You can keep those, I don't need yours. I'ma make my own, and I'ma run through.
You are listening to the light of Las Vegas. This is the His Hop Radio Show.
Hey, can't hear you, Sam.
Oh, I was muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bro, I have to say, man, that was deep, bro. That was one of the deepest songs I've heard from you, bro. For real. For real.
Thanks, bro.
And that was a powerful message, too.
Yeah. You can't rely on people, on man, right? You can't. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not even, to me. Like all my life, I relied on somebody to be like, yo, this kid's dope. Let's sign him or whatever the case may be, until I turned like 20 years old and I was like, nah, I'm good. I learned how to do everything on my own. I made that beat. I wrote the lyrics. I made the video. I mixed it. I mastered it. You know what I'm saying? You see me. You know how I do. I did the graphics. I don't need your open doors. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I don't need you to help me because and I'm not saying this arrogantly because you know me, Sam, and I love when you help me and I love to help people. But when you blatantly take advantage of me in my face and just take food out my kid's mouth and kind of do it right in front of my face and be like, don't pay me for the stuff I do. I don't need you at that point, and then I cut you off, and then you probably won't hear from me anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then it's their loss. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Sometimes especially as Christians, and we love God, and we want to love on people, and God is a giver, and we want to be we want to give like God gives, man. We want to give of our time, our talent, our treasure, but then people pick up on that, and they tend to take advantage of that. And they tend to try to walk over us, bro. And sometimes, but here's the thing, man. Just a word of encouragement. God is the vindicator. You know what I mean? God will vindicate us, and also vengeance belongs to the Lord, man. So they're not getting away with nothing, man. We got to still walk in love and love on people. But Bro, we've actually been in the trenches together a few times, bro, and I understand. I've seen some of your struggles, bro. I've seen you give and people take and not really try to give back or bless you or give you a hand up, but you know it's coming, bro. Just stay faithful, bro. God sees it all, and I believe your day is coming, bro. Especially as an artist. I'm telling y'all, if you guys have not checked out Zone, you need to check my brother out, man. He's one of the hottest things out there, man. In CHH, he is a Christian that does rap music. He ain't pull no punches on that. You know what I'm saying? And I
you know, people need to understand what that means too. Like, you know, there's a Christian hip hop artist that only raps about God and glorifies God every song, and you know what I mean, and gives him praise and worship, and I enjoy it. I love my early Lecrae's. Not saying I don't love Lecrae now, because I love what he's doing now, but I love my early Lecrae's. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love what he's doing now, but it's like, I love the people that worship God and do that, but it's one thing to go out there and worship God and say all the stuff in your song, and when I see you at a concert, you're smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference. So don't call yourself a CHH artist. You got to be a Christian first, and then a hip hop artist second. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's Christian hip hop artists. But a lot of times I see a lot of Christian hip hop artists out there, and I did shows with them, and I see them, and they're smoking a blunt, or they're drinking a 40 or something after the show, and I'm looking at them like, bro, you're ashamed. And I'm not saying no names, because I don't do that. But they know who and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not one to put them out on blast, but maybe they'll smarten up and stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of shows around the country last year and the year before, you know, and that's all I seen is like they say one thing in their songs and they do another. But you know who I am, and Sam, you know me. I have a mouth. I'm from Jersey, so I talk my stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't hold back, yo. We're not perfect people, so don't act like a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? If you act like something, like you're a sheep in wolf's clothing at that point. You're a sheep in wolf's clothing.
That's real rap. That's
a wolf in sheep's clothing. But a wolf in sheep's clothing. There you go. A wolf in sheep's clothing. That's who you are. And that's the thing. We can't hide behind our softness. Like, I've never been brought up to be soft. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to start now. You know, I love praising God. Go listen to my worship. Last year I dropped a song called Worship, all about God. On this album, I dropped a song called Illuminate, all about the Holy Spirit and how you can catch the Holy Spirit and how you can be saved. And I even put a video out to where I grabbed this man's hand. I was on stage and I grabbed this man's hand, and he accepted Christ on stage because of how I wrote the song. And then I get off stage and I talk to him. He's like, bro, I never been like that. He was a heavy rock artist. I was at a rock concert. I wasn't at a Christian concert. I was at a heavy rock concert, and I went on stage and I rapped that song. And I had this guy give me his hand, and God just delivered him. The Holy Spirit entered him on stage. That's how you deliver a message.
Come on, man. Come on.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. For real, that's what I'm talking about. That is why we do what we do, bro. It's so people can come to the Lord, man. Let me give you another hand clap on that one, bro. For real.
Amen. But that's my goal. That's my goal this year. My goal is to just, like, I have a huge heart for my boy Pedro Rodriguez. You need to look him up, okay? Because he's doing a great thing. He's going into these prisons and these juvenile detention homes and preaching to these kids. I haven't had the opportunity to do a lot with him. I did like 1 or 2 with him, but there's more to come for me and him, because what he's doing is so brave. When I walked into that jail and I started preaching to these kids, the spirit of doubt, the spirit of fear, the spirit of anxiety was all over me, bro. My wife was with me. She could tell you. I was so scared, bro, when I went in there, and I don't fear like that. The spirit of doubt, fear, negativity, demons, you can feel it in there. That's where we need to be. We need to be in these jails. We need to be in these bars where people are doing heavy metal concerts. We need to be in the streets with the gang members and the crack addicts right next to them, and we're preaching to them. We can go to the church and preach once in a while, but we need to get out of the church and start going to the streets.
Come on now.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So my boy don't play. Man,
that's right.
That's how I feel.
Right there,
that's how I feel.
And I know you can't see me right now, but can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so literally saying what the brother man is actually talking about, we need to get out of that's this quarantine right now, and the buildings not being open. Like, come on, this is exactly what we need to actually do. We don't need to be in the four walls. We don't need to be in the building. That's not reaching nobody. You know what I mean? So us being quarantined and being able to connect using social media, you know what I mean? Having that platform right now and using that to spread the word and the gospel of Jesus Christ, like, and reaching the people on their feeds, you know what I mean? Blowing up the news feeds on every social media, like, why not? You know what I mean? Because everybody has a phone right now, pretty much. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Or some form of, like, you know, watching the internet, TV, you know, whatever. If you have a platform on television, use that right now. You know, that can reach the masses. We don't have to be inside the four walls. You know, so exactly what he's talking about. Like, that's exactly what the church, and that's how you know you're gonna separate. A young lady was talking about that on the one of our prayer lines before, and she mentioned, you know, like, this is gonna separate the performers from the preachers.
Come on,
you feel me?
Yes. Word up.
So this is definitely gonna separate that. So, and like, when you get out of this, are you gonna be still a performer, or are you really gonna be teaching and preaching the word and the gospel of Jesus Christ to these people? Because they don't want the fake no more. You know, they don't need they don't need the church hype, you know, the church outfits, you know, the first lady hats, and you know what I mean? This role is for the deacons, and this role is
but that's
for
another thing. And
you know,
and that's another thing. Like, I can't, like, I'm a huge, like, I'm honest, yo. But when you go with your church hat and all this stuff, good for you. But Lord Jesus knows that was from slavery. That was from your master let you dress up nice so you can go to church and preach. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? So when they went to church, it was a dignity thing. They went there and they said, you know what, I'm getting my best because this is the only time I could do my best. But it reminds me of such a sad time, and I'm like, when I see them dress up like that, I'm like, dang, bro, like let's just be ourselves, man, not what our master tells us to be.
Right. And there's nothing, you know what I mean, like, that's true, and there's nothing wrong with it, because that's how, you know, some people want to, you know, get their Sunday's best on, you know what I mean, wear their Sunday's best. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not a fashion show. You know what I mean? It's not a fashion show. Church is a hospital.
Yes.
For real, let's stop acting like there's a huge thing with just us being enslaved, period. And that's from our mindset. We allow people to tell us what to wear, what to dress, how to look, how to act. That's a master mentality. We were brought up like that. From me growing up in poverty, that's all I knew. Okay, if I wanted something, because, you know, my mom couldn't get it for me, I had to go out and hustle. I had to go out and grind and get it, right? But then there was some man on the corner that had money telling me, yo, boy, you gotta do this and dress like this and do this and do that. In my mind, maybe he's trying to tell me to do good, but at my mindset at that time, I didn't know Christ, I didn't know God. All I knew was, I gotta do this to go get what I gotta get. You understand what I'm saying? So I lived on what the hood told me how to live, how they told me how to dress, how they told me how to act. You understand what I'm saying? So I was brought up acting crazy and ridiculous for no reason, when there was a nice preacher man on the corner. He was actually a Jehovah's Witness, telling me, man, if you dress right and you act right, maybe you will receive right, is what he used to tell me. I used to see him all the time, because I used to go to the same payphone every day to call my mom so she can you know, pick me up from the bus stop. And he used to tell me every time he saw me, because he knew I was gangster, you know what I'm saying? He used to tell me, hey man, you know, if you dress right and you talk right and you act right, maybe you receive the right things in life. I never listened to him, but I understand now, because, you know, the big boss in the hood used to tell me, nah, bro, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta be like me, you gotta be like that. It's the only way out of the hood. It's not. It's not. It's just, that's a slavery mentality. That's how you think, and that's how you stay enslaved your whole life, is thinking the way you thought, you know what I'm saying, when you were enslaved. When you have a drug addiction, you can't think, oh, I just got to get high one more time, so, you know what I'm saying, so I can, catch my next fix. No, you have to think like, I got to get out of this hole.
Well, check this out, bro. I mean, if you go to the Bible, right? The Bible tells us, do not be conformed to this world, but we need to renew our mind in Romans chapter 12. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible tells us that Satan is the god of this world, and Satan, his kingdom is like a prison. Satan enslaves his subjects. And the Bible tells us, if you are a servant of sin, you are a slave to sin. But if you are a servant to righteousness, you are a slave to righteousness. You know what I mean? And so what is that Bob Dylan song? You got to serve somebody. So choose you this day whom you're going to serve. And I am blessed and I'm honored that we have chosen to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Me and my house, we will serve the Lord, y'all. But man, this has been awesome. This has been good, man. We're getting to the point where we got to wrap this up. But before we do, I just want to get to our comments real quick. Our boy Zone 3 is still with us. Shout out to you. Much love, Zone. Zone is sick with it, man, on the mic as well. And we're actually the His Hop Nation. You're gonna hear some stuff from us, man. We got some new music we're gonna shoot y'all away. So Zone said even when we get the 5G, then they're gonna want the 6G soon after. So it's like, since we get the 5, they're going to want the 6, the 7, all that good stuff. So, that was the topic tonight, the 5G. And I'm going to leave that topic with the question, what can we do as consumers, or what can we do even as the people of God? You know what I mean? What should we do with this 5G technology, knowing that they're trying to stuff this down our throats? I guess there's one thing we can do. We can stop buying the products, right? I don't think that's going to happen, though. People are going to go buy it. So right now, what we're going to do, man, we're going to get ready to wrap this up. But before we do, I just want to get some final comments from our crew. So, ladies first, Friday, do you got any final comments from the show tonight?
I know my camera's froze, but it's just a blessing. I'm glad I was able to hop on there. God is good, first and foremost. And during this quarantine, He has just been still amazing. God is faithful. He said He is faithful. He will keep His promises. So we are not to fear, but continue to trust God during all of this, and let the angel of death pass right past us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Brother Amp, you got any final words?
Yes, sir, man. First of all, let me say God is good. Also, Pastor Sam, man, thank you for having me on here, man. I definitely been blessed. That's my favorite word. I take this coronavirus, this quarantine, as us being quarantined from not only quarantine, but I take this as a fast. I believe God is fasting us from people, separating us from everybody else to get to know ourselves a little bit more better. So since being in this quarantine, I have been reading His Bible a little bit more. I have been praying more. I've been praying harder, and I've been seeing my gifts He has promised me. He has given me, man. So I'm so thankful for that, man. Special shout out to the guests, man. The music hot, man. I just want to give you a special shout out, man. Good looking for that, man.
Right. Sir.
Amen, amen. So, did you knock your mic out again, bro? You gotta get this mic situation taken care of. So, any last comments? I know we keep. Check your mixer. Last time you said your mixer went out by itself.
Well, if he can hear us, though, we just want to give him a huge shout out, man. His music is dope.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, we totally lost him. His screen went black. You're gonna hear more Zone. If you want to check him out, if you want to follow him, I believe his Twitter and I believe his Instagram is It's Been Zone. His name is unique. It's Only One Son, and it's broken down to Zone, SONE. So check him out. It's Been Sewn on Twitter, and I'm not sure. I think it's Been Sewn on Instagram. If that's not correct, bro, hit us up in the comments. We know you are there somewhere. We know Althea tried to get on here. She was on her way home, but we'll get her on here next time. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for jumping on here. Like you said, this quarantine has made us look at ourselves a lot closer, and me personally, I've gotten a lot closer to God. I've had more time, to spend in His face, man, and I think God is we're gonna hit the ground running, man, when this thing is over. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole Poor family. Shout out to Miss Goldie. I see. Oh yeah, Goldie was shouting you out too Friday. She was rooting for you.
Yeah, that's my girl. Tell her I'm about to hop on to watch live the movie night with Goldie Reed. Y'all check her out, man. Yes, movie nights, Poor movie night, every Monday night on Facebook, right? Facebook, check out Goldie Reed. She's got a movie going. Yeah, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna check it out, tune in. Hopefully it's not over by the time I get there. And I'm just gonna say, make sure you guys follow the His Hot Radio podcast. We are now on the Alexa app. All you have to do is go to your Amazon account, type in His Hot Radio podcast, enable the skill, and then go to your Alexa device and say, Alexa, open the His Hot Radio podcast, and you can hear all our great episodes like this one tonight. And we're also on iTunes. Check us out on Spotify. Just about anywhere where you can download your favorite podcast. Type in His Hop, HISHOP, His Hot Radio podcast. And don't forget to download that His Hot Radio app in your app store, iPhone, Android, and any Windows device. And go to the His Hot Radio website and say hi to us, man. We actually open up a prayer page. We know how important prayer is right now. So come on over to hishopnation.com. Send us your prayer requests. Trust me, we will be praying for you. And check out everything else we got on there. And last but not least, we have His Hop Television Network on the Fire Stick. So go ahead and get your Fire Stick device, or if you already have it, look up His Hop Television Network, and you'll be able to see this and much, much more. And I'm going to close out like I always do. It's not about us. It's all about the Christ that is in us. God bless, and see y'all next time.